Hey y'all, it's Ren from Off the Charts Astrology and Tarot, and I am being guided to do a little pick a pile reading today. So this is the stone for pile 1, this is Numite, this is the stone for pile 2, this is Howlite. Which one calls to you? All right, now that you've picked your pile, let's go. Let's start with pile 1. Soul healing, Mother Earth, balance, self-mastery, blame, worry, regret, growth. And then your foundation is failure. All right. So I'm sensing that you are undergoing a massive transformation in your life right now. Like Phoenix phase status, like massive transformation. And I'm sensing that it's kind of been a little bit of a hard time. However, maybe you already know this, maybe you've already realized this, but everything that's happening right now is for your greatest and highest good, and it's been totally orchestrated by your soul. So it's divinely planned. You're going through it for a reason, and the whole reason is growth. The whole reason is self-mastery. Okay, this card is telling me that you're really being called to your path at this time, and to focus on your path, and to focus on doing your shadow work and mastering yourself. That's really the ultimate goal of this time frame for you. And even if you're not currently quite yet on board with that, your soul is raring to go. So you should definitely check in with your higher self. And if you're not already on your way with that, definitely get on your way. Now, this particular card is about grounding and spending time in nature. So I'm really sensing that you need to be grounding. I'm hearing camping. So maybe go camping if you're into that. And if not, just go hike a trail, go for a walk outside, go spend some time with some trees, go nature bathing, which basically just means like go spend time outside with a bunch of trees or at a lake or whatever you like. Balance. So I'm sensing here that there is a need for balance in at least one area of your life, maybe several. I'm seeing that some work on your root chakra is really necessary at this time, as well as your solar plexus chakra. Another thing about this card is that it tends to appear when there is a need for surrender. Okay, so maybe you're trying to force something, you're trying to control some aspect of your life right now. Stop it. Okay, the balance that you seek and that you require will be found when you stop trying to force everything to be the way that you want it and think it should be. Same with your self-mastery too. The more that you let your ego take the driver's seat, the more you're going to have issues with things like these. Okay, and I'm sensing that this is what you need to be working on right now the most. Okay, so this is very much a solar plexus chakra issue. Okay, and this can be an issue that ties heavily into codependency. But at the end of the day, what you really need to do is take responsibility for your life and for yourself. And stop putting blame on other people, even if it really is something huge, like something really big and you feel justified. Unpack that, examine that. I invite you to explore that because it's a really important thing for your shadow work right now. Worry. I'm learning that worry does not change an outcome. I'm hearing pray. I'm hearing Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is reaching out to you at this time and wants you to pray. Archangel Sandalphon is also reaching out to you at this time through me and wants for you to talk to him when you have worries and anxieties and allow him to take and transmute them for you. Ask him to do that for you. That will help you a lot. Praying is one of the best ways to overcome worry. I used to be a huge worry wart and a control freak. So you are in good company. You're not alone. I love you very, very much. I have been here where you are learning these same lessons, and it can be really difficult and taxing and exhausting. So I understand that you might be a little tired right now, a little bit wary, but keep going, okay? And with this foundation here, if you have gotten on your path before and you've fallen off, you failed, you've gone back to sleep, whatever, however you've looked at it, look at it as a lesson. You need to change perspectives here is what I'm really hearing and sensing, is that you need a shift in perspective in the way that you look at things, okay? So I'm also hearing it's not happening to me, it's happening for me. Look into Epictetus. Look into Stoicism. That's the advice I'm hearing for you. You need to shift how you're looking at things. And also with this balance card here, you need to shift how you prioritize things in your life. I'm sensing, maybe you're giving too much attention to one thing in your life and there's others that need more attention from you. You need to find balance and harmony and flow among all the different parts of your life. Now, back to this. Regret. So maybe you wish things had gone differently in your life. Maybe you wish you had gone down a different path, done things differently. You need to get over that. You need to let that go. Read The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer and realize that also things are divinely planned and divinely timed. So it's all been lessons for you. Really, like that's something with this card here too. I'm sensing you really need to realize that everything that happens in your life is something for you to learn and grow from. The self-mastery card here, every single thing that happens in your life is an opportunity to master yourself. Look at it like that, and that will change things for you. I guarantee it. And it seems like it's going to be a welcome change for you and something that you absolutely need. So be willing to change, be willing to grow, and be willing to look at things differently. That's all the advice I have for you, pile 1. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay. Rock and roll. Pile 2. Okay. So right off the bat, I can tell that this has to do with the way you love and relationships. And I'm hearing codependency. I'm hearing that very loudly in my head right now, repeated, codependency. So I'm sensing that that is something that you have a problem with. Now, there's more cards for you. Don't worry. Okay. So right now, this is a time of growth for you. Okay. Your advice here is challenging yourself to step outside of your comfort zone as you travel on the road to growth and illumination. Okay. Now, these other cards, they all came out in reverse. Attraction. I attract a happy, fulfilling relationship into my life. Okay. This to me tells me that you're chasing. You are trying to force things in your love life. You're running after something or someone or were previously, and it's been a problem. Okay. Be open. I am open to new possibilities. I welcome new beginnings. So you are resisting. You are resisting the flow of things in your life, and you're trying to control everything. You need to surrender. That's really important for you right now. Now we have trust. I believe that whatever is happening to me right now is part of the greater plan. So you're having trouble trusting in the divine plan. You're having trouble trusting the universe, I'm sensing, and you need to be willing to trust. My favorite mantra is, I choose to trust. Since having my psychic awakening and realizing that I'm a channel for angels, I've started to work with the divine realm a lot more, and I've started to pray a lot more. And, there have been times where I've been asked to trust, and it was really, really hard for me. So you need to be willing to trust in the divine. That's something that's really important for you right now, no matter what your beliefs are. Okay. So with this card here, you're really being asked to look at how you communicate and how you come off to others and how you are speaking to people, especially those you're in close relationships with, or, the person that you want to be in a relationship with, most likely. This card is really asking you to stop being in your head so much and to do something to get yourself out of your head. In fact, throughout this top spread of cards here, really, there's been a lot of suggestions. Art therapy is something that you should think about doing at this time. I'm really getting that you tend to communicate from your emotional mind, and then that's been a problem for you, maybe in the past or even possibly in the present. So that's something that you need to be willing to work on. Now, you tend to get really deep in your feelings over things, and you tend to let your emotional mind run you, I'm really feeling. So you need to work on not responding to other people or reacting to other people from your emotional mind. That's a huge thing that I'm getting from this. I'm really also getting that inner child healing is needed for you. So that art therapy that's suggested in this particular card in the guidebook, I think that would be really helpful for you, especially when it comes to that inner child healing in particular. Now, this card is really asking you not to let love or passion blind you into emotional outbursts or bouts of depression. You know, I sense that you really allow love to mess with your head and mess with your moods, and you tend to get in your head over, you know, your lover or the person you want a relationship with. So that's, you definitely need to work on this, and the universe is asking for you to work on this right now. That's really imperative for you. I'm also hearing that you need to heal your heart chakra, that's really, really important for you at this time. Grounding is absolutely imperative for you right now. If you don't know what that is, you can try walking outside barefoot, or just go outside, go for a walk, go be in nature. That's really important for you right now. I'm hearing nature trail, so if you have a nature trail around you, go check that out. This card, especially paired with the Be Open card in reverse, is really, really screaming at me that you need to stop being so resistant. Your resistance and stubbornness is what is creating the blockages in your life and what has you in the place where you are now. You need to be willing to change. I'm hearing that I should recommend to you the book You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Okay? One of my favorite mantras from that book is, I am willing to change. Look yourself in the mirror, in the eyes, and say it to yourself 10 times. I am willing to change. And then say, I am willing to release all resistance, to yourself in the mirror 10 times. Try that. Even if you don't look at the book, try that. It should help you, because your own resistance is what's creating the blockages that are giving you problems, and it's time to stop that. But growth is absolutely on the table for you. So don't feel discouraged. Don't feel discouraged by the amount of work you have to do. Just be willing to take that first step and start doing the work. You'll thank yourself later. Seriously. I love you so much. I hope that this helped you. If you want to book a personal reading for further guidance, you can follow me on Instagram and DM me at otcastrologyandtarot, or you can email me at otcastrologyandtarot@gmail.com. Have a beautiful day.